Hello, all you wonderful fools. It's time for the Mizzah Tee show.
All aboard!
Here we go, let's start the show. Hosted by Mizzah Tee. Nintendo video games are the favorite ones for me. News and reviews, some gameplay too. Battling drones is what I do. M-I-Z-Z-A-H is the show by Mizzah Tee. It's the show by Mizzah Tee.
Oh, shiz, yo. Oh no. I am scared. Nintendo. Oh boy, you got me freaking out here. I'm worried. I'm a little worried. As you guys know, Nintendo dropped a surprise iPhone game. I think it's coming to Android 2 later. But and it's their flagship character, Mario. And it's Super Mario Run. And boy, that's generic. I mean, there are some differences from this game than the typical runner or the run games on cell phones. They're usually behind the back. I've played, I have Sonic. I downloaded the Sonic Runner. I have that. Got bored with it after like 5 minutes. And it's, it's like I said, it's behind the back. That's the angle for this one. And, you kind of just swipe side to side and you tap on the screen to jump and all that stuff. And, yeah, it is generic as hell. And so I will say with some slight hope that this is a bit different. I mean, there is more nuance. Seems like there's more nuance. It's a side scroller. It's not behind the back as I thought their game would be, a Mario Run game. It looks like Super Mario, New Super Mario Brothers. It has that look to it. It's a side scroller. There is some variance in the gameplay. But at the end of the day, it is a Super Mario Runner game, and it's going to do well. It's going to do very well. Probably scary well. The announcement of it made Nintendo stock shoot up. It's going to sell a lot. It may even net $1 billion. Who knows? It could easily do that. And that's what worries me, because if we're in a situation where we have another lackluster performance by the home console, to say the least, the Wii U, and Nintendo's making billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, making these shovelware type cell phone games, will they pull the trigger and say, let's change our setup. Let's change what we do here, how we make our money. It's frightening. Nintendo is nowhere near, other companies have done that. They're nowhere near the situation of like a Sega or a Konami. They're nowhere near, again, they're near those dire straits. They're still a lucrative company. They're a $20+ billion company. So they're in good shape. The 3DS is doing well, doing great, and looks like they're going to continue squeezing some money out of that thing. And they have a lot of faith in the NX, I believe. That's why they're so tight-lipped about it. But if that NX doesn't do well, and we're in a situation where they're making Kirby's and Mario style, cell phone games, and they're, like I said, pulling in hundreds of millions, tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. Will Nintendo say, we talked all that stuff about not wanting to make, the generic cell phone, cash grab, but we got mouths to feed. We got to make money. Will they decide to add more focus to that stuff? And I truly hope not. Like I said, there are some bright spots about Super Mario Run. It's not. I mean, it does look like a Mario game. It looks like it's new Super Mario Brothers visually style. So it's not just like some rinky-dink, behind the back runner game that you usually see. So they're kind of, sticking to what they said by saying we're not just going to, basically put our games onto mobile, and we're going to make experiences set up for mobile. And that's what this is. This is a setup for mobile experience. And it is somewhat unique. It's not, super unique, but there is some, like I said, there's some variance in the gameplay that you don't really see in other runner games. So, but I must say I'm worried. If, like I said, the NX doesn't do well, I believe it will. I have some Nintendo's Revolution consoles always seem to do well. If not great, they do well. NES did great, especially for its time. Super Nintendo did, great as well. And that was the Evolution console. N64 did well. It didn't do great, but it did pretty well and it had its own identity. GameCube was the Evolution console, and it did not that great. And then you had the Revolution again with the Wii, and it did amazing, best for Nintendo of all time. And then you had the evolution of the Wii, which is the Wii U, which did Nintendo's worst. And you can do the same thing with the handhelds as well. But they mostly all did good. Oh, they all did good. So, but yeah, I mean, well, I'm happy for Nintendo to make some extra money, have another cash revenue stream. I am worried because there's so much money that can be made in mobile, and a lot easier than on home consoles and that venue. So hopefully Nintendo stays true. I believe they will, but there's still a little tiny bit of worry. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's it for this one, and I'll see you fools next time.